How are you feeling being top of the leaderboard?
To be honest, I did not expect it at all.
From what I've heard from everyone else, nobody did either.
Trust me, I'm surprised too. By chance, now in week 7, I've now ended up as one of the last 2 undefeated players in this tournament of 172 Earthbenders. After the last global comp last year, I actually planned on retiring from global meta tournaments, just for FOMO to pull me back in. Not so I could win, I had a different aim in this tournament, and that aim was to
at least meet and play the best player, so...
Oh, you're already here?
Yeah, then...
Only now do I realize how foolish, naive, and arrogant that aim was. Because obviously, to play the top players, you kinda need to be amongst them in a Swiss-based tournament situation.
Oh, bro!
Dude. No, I just missed so many poses.
But through fate, somehow I ended up here.
I gotta run out of luck sooner or later.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be here, but...
Now, it's no other than Sauerkraut,
Alright,
the god slayer who is now just a god that stands before me. But allow me to paint you a picture because we have some history together that started a year ago. In the Stratum of Champions tournament, a miracle happened. Quicksand. It's a pretty common glitch. I don't know whoever said it was rare. It's not. But never have I ever seen someone escape from this glitch.
I'm falling through the map.
I'm
not falling through the map!
Instead of the match ending then and there 10 minutes in, what followed was the most convoluted escalation of tiebreaker rules to exist in a tournament that will never be surpassed because we've changed the rules since.
You sound insane.
He only had 4k BP at the time,
That was a fifth of mine.
and yet he was the one to set the bar, achieving an ace without summoning walls, and I fell to my own sword.
It's done. I summoned a wall.
He outclassed me and won the mental battle.
It's over.
GG.
GGs.
I was humbled, but blessed.
Thank you for blessing me with this defeat, because now I get to have a comeback arc.
Hey, good luck with that.
And a week later, Sauerkraut overcame the odds again to beat Bivin, the highest ranked player by BP in the game.
Oh my god. I saw the ball, I did the combo.
And went from newcomer to Godslayer. In the end, he placed 4th, and I did get my comeback arc coming in 3rd place. But then, a fork in the road, and an interesting decision. Sau signed up to the Magic Missile Tournament, a style comp based on magical moves, and not the meta he'd just cracked to slay gods.
Come on, hit it! Hit it!
After tying in game points, I sweeped the judges' scores to get the win.
GGs Sauerkraut.
GG's.
I look forward to our rematch.
Brace yourself for the finals. I'll be there.
Now there is a reality where Sau wasn't discouraged and actually continued on the magic path.
Oh, nice flick meta.
Definitely. Waterbend, also very meta.
Oh, railgun.
That's actually meta.
But in this reality, something else happened.
I got here from your video. What do you think I wanted to do when I got this game? I wanted to flick.
Yeah.
But Pork started right after your strata match with Tamrel.
Round 7, a year ago, another freak accident occurred when Tamrel and I tied.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh,
That wall exploded back into me. Wait, what?
yes. Well, I hit myself with the wall after the you were already dead.
It's a tie?
It led to a misunderstanding, and long story short, Tamriel created Pork.
Also, I started pork. Is that what you're saying?
I want to point fingers, but maybe.
Okay.
Who knows?
Pro online Rumble competition, a great service to the community, which Tamriel doesn't get enough credit for.
Yeah, look, I respect pork. I respect the meta. I think there's just like two different, styles. One that's just like...
Which, in over the past year, Sour came to more or less run and vibe out where people should go in which bracket, whilst also winning multiple seasons at the highest level, including the most recent one.
Yeah, well, leading in my own competition. How brave.
Yeah, what's the story there, huh?
He's the best, that's the story. And so enough cherry-picked footage from our post-game fight. Let's get on with round 7 of the Battle of Champions.
Because Sour, let me tell you, I didn't sign up to win this. My one mission was to play the best player. And so with this matchup, I just have to thank you because I've already won.
Yeah, you're welcome. I sacrificed too much. Good luck.
Show me the best of Rumble. I'll just try and keep up.
Little did I know how true those words would be. and why they call Sauerkraut the GOAT. Now, you gotta remember, I'm an Australian, he's a European. And all competition, every European I've faced, has been a massive ping shield resulting in needing to play up until tiebreakers with extensive rules, which is what I had to do first time I faced him. But this time was a bit different. Like already on my host, he's up. I'm just not locked in, playing sloppy here. And he's just very defensive, has this perfect cadence of like, zigs when he zags and zags when he zigs. He goes like in, out, and I'm just eating damage. And then he gets the cube launch off, and I'm in the red. You can hear it. I'm shocked. A low disc comes through, and now I'm just a cube away from dying, throwing away my first host round before we've even got to start. Which, you know, I didn't want to be the best, but I didn't want to be bested instantly like this, right? But that's what's going to happen when you verse the best, and that's the blessing. So it was time for my tournament run to come to an end. Or so I thought, getting the RTS up. Because it was time to lock in. Because look, I'm not going to lie. Just because no one was in my corner thinking I'd get this far, and I didn't think I'd get this far, doesn't mean I didn't think there wasn't a chance. Because there's always a chance when you choose to believe in yourself that you could win. If you don't think you can win, you probably won't. So why not take the risk to believe in yourself? And now's the time to just put everything down. Dodging that. Well, I dodged in real life doing this voiceover. Come on. Finally. Whew. Oh, charge cube made it through.
Nice.
Didn't feel like a victory though, I'll tell you that. Should not have been that hard on my host with this ping to win.
That's why they call him the best.
Sauerkraut was kind enough to record the match and provide his point of view. I wanted to see it from his side of what was he doing that made him so strong on this ping. And look at it, it's that in, out rhythm that he's got of big walls coming through. And thankfully I got the RTS there. He just knows the matchups. And as he said in the post-game, his unsolicited advice that he gave me that, you know what, I love to hear from a pro player, was I was giving him too much time to do what he wanted. Because, yeah, I try to be a reactive player. I don't put on enough pressure. I try to spot those windows because once I'm winning the charge game, it's very hard to come back. But his stubborn is enough to, like, counteract it, right? And I was also had the fear of a single volatile wall like that at the right angle, at the right time. I failed to hit it, and I'm knocked off. So, at least I had the stubborn there to protect me. But yeah, I shouldn't have let that hit me. I'm just very sluggish, and he's controlling the pace here. Still, like there, he tried to go for the volatile explode off. It's a good tactic, and in fact the tactic that would end my tournament run. But not just yet. Because I didn't want to just throw instantly. Except for then. Not that I wanted to do that. Again in the red, Sauerkraut's in the green. I'm still finding chances to get the charge off, but with Sau's liberal use of explode, charge walls don't do much and are disarmed. Finally I get him to red. He's on 1 HP. It's too little too late, because I was a cube away from dying. However, the disc I put under that cube pushed me back just enough for the silver bullet finish.
GG.
GG.
So, double red. I think that already breaks the record.
Yeah.
Low stubborn, dude. The flickers are not gonna like that.
Let's see where it ends up, you know? You don't need flow for flick.
Yeah. I mean, I encourage you to go for it.
We'll see.
Now we're back on Sauer's POV, and just see the speed. It looks like he's playing a different game. In, out. Now, he hasn't hit me yet, which gives me a false sense of confidence until something does follow through, and I don't protect myself. And he just has the read there. Don't know why I jumped, don't ask me. But I'm going for something wall heavy. I dash through the wall though.
Gotta be aware of my surroundings there.
Poor spatial awareness. And it's an ace for Sauer. Watching this back, I'm starting to see why there's such a drastic difference in our client gameplay. I think I'm trying to move to dodge, whereas he was moving in the safety of his own moving structures. He sort of created a Y shape going in, out, like an upside down Y, like a Half-Life symbol, Half-Life 3 confirmed. Whereas when I'm dashing, I'm not always protected. I sort of have the wall behind me there. And Sau has the great prediction game like that RTS, just to punish.
I went for the kick, which is a good way to just eat stones. 1-1.
Parry dash usually is optimal because you proc both.
This is where we get lessons from the future for the future.
Now Sau employs a very interesting tactic here that I've tried before.
I mean, you got more repeat than me. I know when to talk.
And it's the delusional positioning of yourself as the underdog for no reason.
Yeah.
Probably more playtime too, by a lot.
So having done that before, I wasn't going to let it happen to me.
However, which way you cut it, you're the favorite in this matchup.
Because if you only ever play meta players, that becomes that
Good
style.
luck.
And that's why we have style comps for the different play styles out there that aren't the most effective tactic available at all times. So you end up learning many, many different play styles, and results in a skill issue for me when playing at this high pace. I found a good window. I was actually trying to set up a crossbow there or something. Now, see there, my issue is I dash straight into cover ground, back to Sau now. Whereas Sau, you'll see, always dashing in on the 45-degree angle, which just moves you into a different position, and in theory, is just like a lot smarter. It just makes sense. So I need to train those better angles into me. Now here, Sau gets an unfortunate knockback bug when I hit him as he discs, and it stacks for double knockback. Now in this round, I'm starting to play better and a bit smarter, trying to dodge, still playing reactive and not putting the pressure on, and Sau is getting the parries off, but if I can get that dash second delay around something to pull the charge off, it's very effective. And I feint there, and Sau goes for the skill check, trying to work out what my timing is on this ping, but it's very hard, as you've seen my perspective. He makes it look easy from his. But yeah, I'm having better luck when I'm putting pressure on. So the thing is, with a pacey player always going for hold struppercut, explode, summon, hold struppercut, explode, dash, is that there's a good chance just by doing more actions that you'll get more RTSs on parry spamming. I need to get that out of my system too. Sticky hands. Is that when you do more actions per minute, more coincidences happen for you to stop stuff. Now there's a skill to it, 100%. I'm not saying there's not. But a lot of the time when I'm trying to hit around the side of a structure, my opponent summons before they can hold struppercut it, they end up hold struppercutting my thing. And so that's a big advantage I've noticed if you just increase your actions per minute, obviously in a smart way. Oh man, I flubbed that. I was in close range, I could have cube launched him. Honestly, that was part of my game plan. His reaction time is so good that just getting in close to get a lucky cube launch, again I missed it, could create a situation in which you omelet someone. And that's, they get knocked back from a straight they do as you cube launch them, and they end up going off the map.
Did you know that cube launch is a host favorite?
Tactic, of course, which Sau is familiar with and points out there. Going back to his perspective, it's just the speed is so good. The pose optimization and positioning is very fast. And I don't know why I jumped like that. He got sticky hands. Oh, that was a good jump. Finally, something achieved. But I hit that rock anyway. Occasional disc here and there to try and get a hit stun to ruin a combo. Oh, finally good RTS. Finally a good dodge. But you can only survive by dodging for so long before it catches up to you, but you're not actually doing any damage, and your opponent catches you out.
It's the tournament. You got to do what you got to do. But I know it's just a terrible game plan because it's inconsistent.
That's in regards to going for a cube launch or stun lock on client.
No, inconsistent game plans aren't bad for client.
Which he knows. If you kind of, at this high ping, know that your chances of winning clients are very low because it's very hard. When you go for riskier plays, it's like you may as well because you're not risking much if you can defend your hosts, which you can. So you're trying to go for that freak client win, whether it's a charge thing, a stun lock, a close quarter thing, or in Sau's case, putting volatile on. And I'm giving him way too much space, and I'm not net zeroing stuff because I hate that. which means more clutter and options and chaos is building up on the field. Finally, something slips through, 1-2, but the stubborn is just so powerful to shut down any capitalization on stuff. I mean, I think I'm just too slow. Save yourself. He went for the flick. You have to respect it. Flick meta.
No mercy. Not again. You were saved by a miracle when you got yeeted out of quicksand, remember?
Oh, I'm falling through the map.
You
I'm not falling through the map.
That was amazing.
Back when I was 4K.
Yeah.
I miss Ace rolls.
So again, trying to defend, going for more reactive RTS kind of stuff. But yeah, he's catching up my structures and knows when the right play is. And I miss a capitalization on a cube pop-up there. And again, dashing around with the cube. I'm too aggressive on the approach, and he returns that wall out of nowhere. And sticky hands, I go for the aerial just to get rid of it. Pressure is mounting, the clutter is mounting. I keep getting sticky hands, and the volatile is punishing me. I'm not dashing enough. We both get explosive knockbacks there. Save it. But then here, I hit myself by cube launching that wall into my own chin. And then I go for the RTS. But amongst the clutter, the cube eats it, and I'm hit by the wall instead.
Oh no, that's it.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, I told you I didn't need tiebreaker. All the people who doubted me.
Again, the underdog narrative.
Well, you can still take it back.
Wow.
I shouldn't talk trash.
Now, I desperately need to close out this round, so starting it by eating a wall was not the right decision. But slowly, I'm triangulating what I need to do and just waking up. Finally, I start to find a charge rhythm and see windows that I was looking for. But as is often the case, it can be too little too late in these situations.
Nice. So, this
shot.
will be your last chance.
Yeah.
Just one good cube launch. Ah. I thought you would give me the honor of copying my strategy.
I didn't think I'm good enough for that. I can't get the explodes off. A bit too slow.
And honestly, a better strategy for when, if we got to tiebreaker, he would have lost his stubborn stone and explosions could have actually had a chance. Besides a freak accident almost pushing him off. But it gave me a little bit of hope. Who knows, you know? We'll see. Structure locking so he can't RTS. Just gets lucky, usually that gets thrown in my face. Perhaps Sal's playing more cautious here, but I go into my own wall there. And he slips through the atoms around that wall. Very impressive. And the other one collects me.
No.
I went for the flick phase.
And you're very good at stacking that damage.
To be the best, you must be bested. And I'm still on that journey, and also no longer care about being the best. But I wanted to see what this playstyle was like, and I think I've found it. Because Sauerkraut is an incredible player. Never have I felt so threatened on this ping by a client, and so there is a reason why they call him the best.
GG.
Well done, Sauerkraut. Thank you for helping me achieve my tournament goal. Just to play the best.
Happy to do so. I'm sure we'll see each other again in like 4 weeks.
Oh damn, yeah, the top 10 playoffs.
Perhaps, yeah. Yeah, I gotta fix my skill issue in that time. One more for the road. One more for the road.
Since I've done so well and come so far, I think if I at least win one more match out of the last 2 remaining, I'll be put in the top 10. At which point, there's a single day top 10 playoffs, where, like Sauerkraut said, I could face him again. And then after that, finally I'll be free
It would be cool to have a clip on Sauerkraut.
to play magically again.
Oh, I'm just playing for fun now.
And that means getting clips. If you more like the sweaty meta comp, then you should definitely check out Pork, because that's the next big tournament after this one. Tamriel and Sour do an awesome job at running that as a very tight ship. It's got its own website and everything. And if you're more into Magic, we'll bless you on your spiral path. By the way, I'm going to start streaming on this channel, so look out for those notifications. Not that you should be subscribed.
No. You ran into it! Why did you do that?
Because I have stubborn. I can take the damage.
Yeah, you gotta send it on.
No, that doesn't count. You can't go that.
You were send it on, Sal.
That will be a mean comment if I hear that in a video.
You wanted me to clip you. You said, "Oh, Shoeless, can you clip me some in a video?" I think you said that.